What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification, and all that good stuff. Now, this story right here is about, Everett Palmer Jr. Okay, he went to go take care of some traffic tickets in York, Pennsylvania. Come to find out, he was dead in his cell a couple days later, with his organs missing. Now, come to find out, the coroner, the medical examiner, falsified his autopsy. Do y'all see a pattern here when it comes to these organ trafficking businesses? Every time you turn around with organ trafficking, whether it's Kanika Jenkins, whether it's Kendrick Johnson, whether it's the other guy that was found in Arizona, there's always somebody falsifying the autopsies. These medical examiners be in on the organ trafficking business. These coroners, these funeral homes, some of these doctors that do the procedures of removing the organs. This is a business. Like, this is a functioning black market business. And there are people who are part of this organization or this organization. They're part of this business. They all work together, so they all get a piece of this money. Now, Everett Palmer Jr., they lied on the autopsy. Come to find out that the medical examiner lied on the autopsy. Now, the DA wanted to bring charges. Now, this is an update. The DA wanted to bring charges. Okay? They're trying to sweep this case under the rug. That's why I'm bringing this to the forefront. Okay? Trying to sweep this under the rug real quick. So the DA starts getting threatening messages from people saying, I hope all you die, back off. Always, every time when it comes to the organ trafficking business, people always sending threats, telling people to back off, leave it alone, because this is an operation of people who are involved in this. And if you expose their operation, their evil, wicked operation, they're going to lose millions of dollars. Okay? The family's trying to get answers. Okay? They don't know. First, they said the autopsy said that he died from some kind of medicine that they gave him, and he died from epilepsy, some bullcrap. Then they said he committed suicide, which is bullcrap. Why would a man commit suicide when he's only in jail for a ticket? He was in jail for a ticket, a DUI ticket. They said he was driving while drunk, something like that. Just a little ticket. That's all he in there for. He ain't facing life in prison. He ain't got murder charges. Hello. Why would a man commit suicide who don't have murder charges, who's not facing life in prison, who's not facing crazy charges? Why would he kill himself over a ticket in first offense? He's never gotten in any trouble. All he gonna do is get a fine, spend a couple days in jail, and go home. Okay? He was attacked by officers. This is what really happened. He was attacked, murdered, killed. They took his organs. And of course, when you're in these jails, they can say anything. They try to lie and say that he was fighting. He was fighting with officers. I don't believe none of that crap they're trying to say. They're trying to cover up the fact that they took this man's organs. Now, the family did a second autopsy, which I love families that try to find justice. They did a second autopsy, and the second private autopsy shown that he died he was murdered, okay? It wasn't murder. It wasn't no suicide, none of that. He was murdered, okay? He didn't have no, he didn't have no, no fatal diseases or anything in his body. He had none of that, okay? Now, he was targeted. Whoever works in the jail, they're part of the organ trafficking business. Whoever's a part of this, they're a part of that. Now, the first autopsy, the people that did the autopsy, lied and told the family that they took his organs out and they're retaining his organs until further notice. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. How do you take somebody's organs out and tell the family we're retaining his organs? First of all, how long once you do your autopsy, the body is decomposing. The organs are decomposing, okay? The organs can only live but so long outside the body, all right? It can only live but so long before it starts stinking and decomposing, okay? You can only do an autopsy, you can only do an autopsy on organs at a certain length, okay? Now after that, everything starts to die, all right? So they never gave the organs back to the family, right? Never, nobody knows nothing. Now they don't know where the organs is at. None of that. This is a big cover-up. Y'all keep playing with the organ trafficking business. Y'all keep thinking this is a joke. There's a lot of other organ trafficking stories out here. Y'all keep thinking this is a joke. But for some reason, it reminds me of the movie Get Out. They're targeting a lot of black people. Now, I'm not saying they take white people's organs too, but they sure do target a lot of stories of black people getting their organs taken, more so than any other nationality. So I just wanted to pay attention to that. Just like in the movie Get Out, they were auctioning off black men's organs. They would use the white girl to lure black men into her home so that her family can kill him and take his organs. I don't know who paid attention to Get Out, but I need to pay attention to that. It was all about organ trafficking. That's what that movie was about. And how dirty and corrupt and wicked they do. They was auctioning off organs on Get Out. So Key and Peele, the dude, Jordan Peele, he wide awoke. When I saw the movie Get Out, I said, oh, he woke. He wide awoke. People watch the movie and just think it's just a horror movie. They ain't even paying attention to what's going on in the movie Get Out. That's the deep part about it. They just looked at the horror. They didn't look at what was really going on. Go back and watch Get Out, and you see how they was auctioning off black men's organs. Go pay attention to that. Pay attention to how the stuff they were doing in the movie, and why the father and the mother was using the white girl to lure black men into their home. They found a photo album. Her boyfriend found a photo album of her with all these black men. All these black men. And he was like, oh my God. He was just another number. Just another person for them, another black man for them to take their organs from. That's it. That's it, man. They target black men. Black men are one of the biggest targets in the United States. Always have been. It's always been a target on black men. Whether it's being murdered by unarmed cops, whether it's being targeted by gangs, whether it's organ trafficking. They even trying to feminize men. It's all kind of genocide toward black men. That's just an agenda, a wicked agenda in this world. They took the black man out of the home, took black men out of the home, no family structure, where the women are leading in the black communities. Women are the head of the household in the black communities. That's another reason why there's so much chaos. There's so many babies having babies and so many kids growing up in poverty. There's no black men in the homes. They target black men. And they target this man, Everett Palmer. They killed this man and took his organs, and they're trying to cover it up. But the family's still fighting for justice. And they got a second autopsy done, which proved he was murdered. The DA found out that the coroners falsified the autopsies. Just sick, crazy world. Y'all wake up, man. I'm just here to shine light on this crazy, dark world we live in. I'm your boy, Zillionaire. I'm going to bring these D stories to the forefront. They want to sweep this under the rug. But as I studied this case, and I seen the stuff that they're doing and the stuff that's coming out in this case, I got to bring it back up so everybody can see what's really going on. I'm out of here. Zillionaire Incorporated.